Hello and welcome back to Let's Play WCW / nWo Revenge with your host as always Mah-Dry-Bread and returning special guest co-host Shally.
Hello everybody.
Where we last left off, we were about to fight, why am I blanking on his name? Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Now,
you only remembered because you sat on his pants.
You're correct. That goatee is pretty amazing, isn't it?
It is.
I haven't seen a whole lot of Jim Neidhart matches, but I do remember him being pretty good in tag team matches. His power slam looked awesome. Ooh, backdrop. I don't know if Raven has ever wrestled a lot of these guys. In WCW, they didn't have Raven wrestle a whole lot of the older superstars better known from WWE.
Yeah.
Raven seemed to usually be wrestling like DDP and those kinds of people. Actually, he wrestled a lot of lower card people first because when he was recruiting for Raven's flock. I remember a really cool promo actually, kind of a mixture of a promo and a match, where after a match with Scotty Riggs, Raven gave him, I think it was 4 consecutive even flow DDTs while giving a speech. And the next week, he came out with an eye patch on and basically brainwashed as one of Raven's lackeys. It was really cool. And the DDTs looked, like, brutal. Scotty Riggs sold it so well, where after, like, the second DDT, he was just dead weight, being, like, dragged to his feet. It was pretty awesome. WCW had its moments, but mostly when the wrestlers made it good, not the writers.
Exactly.
Like, Raven
The writing was atrocious.
Yeah, the writing was atrocious, and that's why Raven was such a breath of fresh air, because he writes for his own promos.
Yep.
And they were good. I really wish I could get away with more strong grapples, but that really doesn't seem to be Raven's strong suit. He seems to be a lot better for the strikes and the, like, running strikes and that kind of stuff. Yep. I like the attention to detail, though, on Raven here. Look at the tattoos. They're all right.
Nice.
They got the right tattoos and coloring and everything. So they actually really tried. Like, I'll give it that. Some of these wrestlers look really accurate. Like, Jim looks great.
Yeah.
Mind you, they did actually capture their faces. So the faces are obviously going to look accurate.
That does kind of help.
Ooh, rake the eye. Why is it I collapse, like, falling onto my back? Like I took a back bump whenever they rake my eyes? Like, I can see falling forwards. So I'm just gonna shoulder check that giant gut. You know what's a weird little detail oh god, it's Van Hammer again! Isn't this the second time?
It is the second time.
Haha! I choked him off the rope!
Second time for him, third time for an interference.
Did you see that?
I did.
I slid out, grabbed him, and choked him across the top rope like a guillotine. That was cool. I need to do that more. Oh god. What was Van Hammer's finisher back in the day? Wasn't it Alabama Slam? I remember he did the Alabama Slam, and I think before that he did Slingshot Suplex, you know, where they rebound them off the ropes?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did he call his Alabama Slam again? It was during his hippie gimmick. What are you doing, Van Hammer? Flashback, that was what he called it.
Yeah.
What's my back finisher? Oh, a release German suplex. Okay. Get over here. Oh, he walked right into it. Boom. One, 2, 3. Got him. That wasn't so hard. Alright, what's my score? I got negative for strikes? I thought I hit a lot of strikes.
Huh.
I guess it's because he blocked a lot? Camera angles, WCW US Heavyweight Championship.
Yes!
I'm fighting the champion! Who's the champion? Is that Kurt Hennig? It's Mr. Perfect! Oh wow, his face looks horrible. He's got Kane's pyro.
Wow.
WCW. He's got the belt on and everything. I've always, I love Mr. Perfect, and I love his finisher. He's got the dumbest name ever, though. The Perfoplex. Have you seen much of him wrestle?
I haven't, actually.
He was really, really good. Mostly a technical wrestler. He was usually a heel, in that he had a huge ego of being perfect. And his finisher was a fisherman suplex that was very, very good, and he called it the Perfoplex. Personally, I'm a big lover of the fisherman suplex. Alright, this... I'm guessing I don't want to get into a grapple fight with him. He's probably decent at submissions, but I don't remember if he has any submissions in particular that are really good. Also, to keep in tradition with wheelchair wrestling, we're fighting another guy who was really, really popular in, like, the 80s. Ooh. Let's bust his face off the turnbuckle. I love the replay on that. So, how do we... Oh, God. Why is it people never get disqualified for these things in wrestling? I never got that. Like, throwing people into the guardrail, and the ref just keeps counting. Why is that not a DQ? Also, doesn't it seem like it's really easy to make people bleed in this with the Bulldog? Yeah. I like the Bulldog animation a lot more in No Mercy, although the Bulldog can't make you bleed in No Mercy, which I think is kind of dumb.
Huh.
I know way too much about No Mercy. I've been playing that game for, like, 12 years. And I'm still not that great at it. I like the music, though. It's decent music. Okay. The snapmare looks really weird in this game because you land on your back from it instead of your ass. Usually isn't a snapmare a setup for a sleeper hold?
Yeah.
I'm completely squashing this guy.
Oh god, yeah. How do you even have the belt?
Yeah, how did he get the belt? Why didn't Rick Steiner have the belt?
He should have. He was like the toughest match.
Yeah. I almost got the pin off that back chop. Come on, bring it. Come on. Nope. No. Haha. Haha. 1, 2. Ah.
Aww.
Ooh. Oh god. Oh.
Ouch.
That was a cool backdrop. Oh! Shorter arm clothesline.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah, me neither. I've never seen the Irish Whip get reversed that way. I think I was doing the knee lift thing and it just didn't work. Oh. Nope. Nope! Wow, you had a lot of time to stop that one, Mr. Perfect. You notice one thing that a lot of, you see a lot in wrestling, like especially in Ring of Honor and stuff nowadays that I really hate? When they have a punch exchange, where, like, they hit each other a few times, and then, get out of that pin. They have a bit of a punch exchange, and, like, someone will kick someone in the gut, and then they run at the ropes to, like, rebound off for an attack after kicking them in the gut, and then that person will stop and they'll run to the ropes, and just that whole idea of you punch them once or twice and you run in the ropes as if you had enough time with them staring at you for you to run in the ropes and then come back at them and then not get out of the way. It seems to be executed so poorly now. Did he just do a high velocity blowjob? I'm sorry, diving headbutt to the groin.
Oh gosh.
Oh, small package. I almost got the US champion with a small package. No. Ow.
Now, Raven, don't sell yourself short. I'm sure your package is very big.
That's why I love, that's another reason, that's one of the many reasons why I love, Val Venus. Choked him on the rope. Val Venus, he had a fisherman suplex just like, the Perfoplex, but he called it the big package.
Yeah, that's right, he did.
He had good finishers. Then the Venus flytrap, which was the That was like an inverted figure 4 leg lock. It looked cool.
Yeah.
Almost a
Aw.
3 count. I keep almost getting him. Nope. No! Break your goddamn elbow, shit. He keeps almost getting a finisher on me. Ah. No. Your mistake was not following up. Hey. Hey.
He just wants to high-five you.
Nope.
Ow.
He lost his finisher, though. I don't care. He lost his finisher. Alright, as soon as he gets up. Plancha. I completely squashed him. Come on. Come on. I totally fell on him. That was the worst looking elbow drop. No, you're staying out there! Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute.
When you go in the ring and come out, doesn't that break up the count? Did WCW have different rules regarding that? Like, I know sometimes the companies have slightly different rules. Like, for instance, in TNA, titles can change on a DQ. I just won the US title with a hip toss.
Wow.
To be fair, I like the hip toss. It's a nice move. We'll see
I
the
don't know that
replay
it's a
on that.
title winner.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite a finisher, you know? Especially for a championship match. Then again, I did just hit him with 2 planchas and an elbow drop.
Yeah.
Let's get 3 replays on this since this is a championship bout. So is this only the second match this time?
It was only the second match.
Alright, so you guys already get to see the first match of the next championship then. Boom! So what's our score? What's our score? Why is it when the opponents almost win, they still get a way lower score?
I don't know.
I got a negative score for special attacks? I don't think I ever hit a finisher on him, did I?
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
If you get access to your finisher and you don't use it.
Yeah, that was probably... Because didn't I get access and I used a roll-up?
Yeah.
You have won the WCW US Heavyweight belt, Raven. Congratulations. Dwell in mediocrity. Oh, what's our rank? First place? Am I first place? Wait, what's my score? Oh no, I'm almost. I'm, what the fuck? These are not in order at all.
No, they're not.
The hell? Okay, Rick Steiner's got the highest score. Oh, these are score from the people I fought. Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember them all getting a way lower score than that. My name is M... Oh, it doesn't reset. DB. Yay!
Woohoo!
I'm just below Disco Inferno! Who's just below Buff Bagwell. And Raven's really high on here, except for my Raven. Goldberg. DDP's got the highest, hell yeah. DDP's better than Goldberg. You unlocked a secret character into your roster. His name is...
His name is ...
Kurt Hennig! You know Kurt Hennig's son is in WWE right now?
Huh.
Michael McGillicuddy. He's actually a very good wrestler. They really underused the guy. Although his finisher is a spinning neckbreaker, which is a little weird, but it's really cool. I'm gonna skip the credits, because in usual fashion, I'm only gonna watch the credits at the end.
Of course.
You gonna let me skip the credits game? Thank you. Apparently the start button doesn't work, but the A button does.
Huh.
Yeah. Insert your Rumble Pack, kids. Everyone watching. Okay, next we're gonna do Cruiserweight title. Wow, you can totally see who this guy is. Didn't even try to hide it. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. I don't want to spoil it. So, Raven's the US title holder. Not the US title. He became a belt of gold. So for the Cruiserweight Championship, let's pick our stage. I'm gonna do... I guess we'll do Sold... No, that's lame. I fucking hate that stage. I'm gonna do Bash at the Beach.
Awesome.
Isn't this the one where, wasn't this the pay-per-view where, Van Hammer tried to throw, I think it was Conan, into the water outside of the ring, and he stiffed him in the head and said, "What the fuck are you doing, you idiot? Stop trying to throw me in the water." I remember that. Okay, so now we pick from cruiserweights, and there is no second thought in my mind about what cruiserweight I'm picking. La Parka. La Parka's the fucking man. Okay, so rules, no time limit, 20-second count out. Okay, it looks like the same rules as the last one. Okay. La Parka! You know La Parka's really big in Mexico right now? You know the AAA promotion in Mexico? It's like the biggest one in Mexico as far as I'm aware. I haven't watched it very much, but I know it exists.
Yeah.
They have a game that came out. It's basically a knockoff of the TNA game, except for I've heard it's just as bad. La Parka is one of the main characters in it, which instantly makes me interested. Oh, I'm the chairman of the board. Chris Benoit, ladies and gentlemen. After his loss of the US title, he's going for cruiserweight.
Wow.
Moving up in the world, fighting La Parka. Actually, who was I using? I already forgot who I was using before. Raven? Okay, he moved down in the world. Actually, I'm pretty sure La Parka, like, if we're saying worldwide, La Parka's a lot more popular than Raven right now. Like, he's worth a lot more.
Wow.
No! I lost my chair! La Parka actually starts with a chair in this game.
Nice.
He starts his matches with this chair, and it doesn't get you disqualified for some reason. Alright guys, so for those of you who aren't overly familiar with wrestling, this is La Parka. Very good luchador. He was popular in WCW, and by that I mean he lost almost every match, but he was really good comic relief. Boom. This is already unrealistic. La Parka just did a... Fuck. La Parka just did a pile driver. Shelly, do you know why that's unrealistic?
I'm pretty sure he never does them.
Not just that, but why would a Mexican wrestler never do a pile driver? Whoa, parkour! Why would a Mexican wrestler not do a pile driver? Because in Mexico, the pile driver is the most illegal move in wrestling.
Ah!
Did you know that?
I learned something!
Any maneuver in which you spike an opponent on the top of the head is illegal, so conventional DDT is illegal. You have to do like a front-face DDT. The pile driver is the reason for this is because there was a wrestling legend, I don't remember his name, but he legitimately died when he slid too far on a pile driver, and ever since then, the pile driver has been considered incredibly illegal, only pulled out in remote instances, and is either the heel's ultimate move or the face's ultimate revenge.
Nice.
So yeah, that's why I'm instantly calling bullshit on La Parka using the pile driver, because he wouldn't do that. But anyways, this is a cruiserweight match, and I'm using La Parka, which means I'm much, much faster than the regular opponent. I'm very good at high-flying moves, very good at running strikes, diving moves, that kind of thing. Take a lot of risks by diving to the outside. That was a horrible diving lariat. Eat this! And as a Mexican wrestler, I tend to be very good at submissions and strikes, and diving moves. Grapples, I'm just kind of okay at. So, I know I'm doing a lot of grapples, that's kind of my playstyle. So let's completely clobber him with Whisper in the Wind!
Nice!
Boom! That was one of La Parka's finishers in WCW. It was really good. His twisting body attack is, I think, what they called it. I don't think he ever had a special name for it. Spinning wheel kick right to the face. And attention to detail, they actually gave La Parka a few of the good luchador moves he had.
Cool.
With the really unique submissions. Show you what I mean in a second when I roll this guy over. Got him in a Mexican stretch. You remember this move?
Oh, yeah.
That was a cool one.
I remember that move.
Rob Van Dam used to do that, didn't he?
Yeah, I remember seeing him do that.
Hurricanrana. Pin him with my groin. Teabag.
Oh, yeah.
Got him.
Nice.
Love La Parka. So awesome. Look at his dance. Look at his dance.
It's the most ridiculous dance ever.
Now, in this game, for front... They always freak out with what to give wrestlers for front finishers. When their finisher's not a, like, standing in front move. Because La Parka's finisher at the time was that twisting body attack you saw earlier. So instead they gave him Mitsuharu Misawa's Tiger Driver onto the back of the head.
Wow.
Mitsuharu Misawa was not in North America. It's just this game was based off Virtual Wrestling 2, which was a Japanese game. Alright, so that's enough replays on that Hurricanrana.
Oh, wow.
And I got really bad score for striking moves because I kept missing those Inzagiris.
Yeah.
So was that 3 matches now?
That was.
Man, these recordings fly by. It's because I can never stop talking about wrestling.
Yep.
So, on the next episode, we're going to be continuing with the path to the Cruiserweight Championship with our hero, La Parka. Finishing move score? I didn't even get a finisher, did I? I guess the game counted my twisting body attack as a finisher.
Probably.
Or maybe finishing move is whatever your last move you did before the pin. Maybe that's what the score comes from, and special comes from finishers. But then again, why did I get special score then? I don't know. I don't know at all. Alright. On the next thrilling episode, we're going to be continuing with the Cruiserweight Championship path. Until next time, have a nice day.
See you guys.